Hi, I'm Matt Norman with MarineMax Clearwater. Today I have the pleasure of walking you guys through a brand new arrival. It's a 2022 Boston Whaler 280 Vantage. The Vantage is Boston Whaler's dual console. As far as the style, it's 28 feet long, 9.5 foot beam. This boat is a rather new release from Boston Whaler. The dual console style boat is gaining in popularity. It is perfect for the Tampa Bay area and Florida lifestyle. Come with me on a little tour. Since we're painting back here through the boat, you notice all the coverage of this windshield. That's what appeals to customers in the dual console, that you get wind protection when you're running on plane. Whaler does such a nice job of integrating the hardtop and hardtop pipe and framework with the windshield. If you can look at how seamless that is. One that's insanely structural. It's also beautifully cosmetically crafted, and it gives you more field of view, I should say. Start here in the back. I'm going to pass through this port side dive door. Guys, the dive doors, if you haven't had a chance to experience this on the water, it does not get any better. Whether we're getting on and off the boat just in a floating dock boarding scenario, or we're actually using it as a dive door, a ladder deploys from here. This works as a grab handle, and it seamlessly closes and locks in nice and tight, secure, seamless. You don't even know it's there. Deploy it at a moment's notice. Locks in secure here. Just a beautiful piece of equipment. Dual consoles are like the SUVs of the water. So right now we have a nice open space because fishing is on most of these customers' menu in some capacity. We have built-in rod holders on either side, trolling rod holders here in the back. Very nice live well for easy access. Pitch baits. Does double as a nice trash can if you are just doing a pleasure cruising day. And when it is time to change up for fishing, or from fishing and go to the sandbar, you have a pull-out aft seat facing forward. Really turns this cockpit into a living room-like atmosphere. Come on aboard and we'll take a closer look at some of the aspects further forward. We have another jump seat. So again, when that aft seat's deployed, very nice social zone. Right here we got a sink and counter space. Bulk storage, good for a removable cooler or boat bags, totes. There is an option to do a summer kitchen where this would be a grill and this would be a 12-volt refrigerator. But since we didn't have a fridge on this one, we got another built-in cooler here. And remember, this is a Boston Whaler, guys, fully foamed. So really any hatch below deck can be used as a cooler. You're standing on two very nice fish boxes that again are fully insulated and foamed. And before we move all the way forward, while we're in the back here, I actually do want to highlight two pass-throughs. So we went through one dive door, but if you didn't want to use that, or maybe you weren't able to, we have another way to board the boat. We have a ladder under me here, and yet another pass-through. So if you do like to play in the water, what a perfect setup. You could have people boarding from that entry and the port side entry. This is synonymous with the Boston Whaler Vantage line. We have a dual duty seat. You can, in this position, have a couple facing forward and facing aft. If we want to get into some lounge mode, we can rotate this guy all the way down. Sit comfortably here. This is wide enough for 2 adults. Or if we wanted to lounge forward, we can put her right here and lounge this way. Captain's chair, comfy, oversized, rotates, adjusts forward and back, up and down, comes into the zone. Looking a little closer at the helm, we have a tilt wheel, big Raymarine display. This is the hybrid touch. looks to be about a 12-inch display. We have the Mercury vessel view, a Fusion head unit, Whaler crafting, really unique storage all over this boat. We have a little catch-all spot right here for maybe a wallet or phone. Same with below the binnacles here. This boat is joystick capable with the twin Mercuries. Before we get all the way to the bow, I want to highlight the spacious head. So you're going to see a vacuum flush head, a Corian countertop with a sink, plenty of storage, and there's actually boat covers for this boat tucked in there as well. You probably couldn't even notice because there's ample storage. As we move forward here, again, great visibility through the windshield. We get into the bow seating. Peel out of the way here so you guys can get a good shot of it. I'll model it here. So we got armrests on either side. This boat is equipped with the lounge filler, which this piece does remove. It also doubles as a table. So there's a piece that elevates this, cushion removes, and you can have a picnic up front. We have cup holders on both sides, USB charging ports. And if we're hanging up here underway, we don't want to run all the way to the back to throw out a bottler piece of trash. There's a trash chute right here, using a 5-gallon bucket as a receptacle. Access point through here. Same thing. We don't want to go all the way to the back to grab another frosty beverage. Built-in cooler up front right here. Perfect size for splitting up the drinks and giving everybody good access. We're not done yet though. All the way to the bow here. Access to a windlass anchor. Any captain knows that an automatic windlass anchor is like having another first mate on board. You can deploy this thing just by yourself. And you also have the option, it's not on this boat, but you have a beach boarding ladder that you can have both at the same time. That was a nice engineering aspect that Whaler produced for us. There is a freshwater shower here, a freshwater shower in the back, the sink that I highlighted, and the sink in the head area, so plenty of freshwater points. A couple rod holders here that will also double as a sail shade if we choose to deploy it. And then again, covers for the front and the back. Makes sense to have easy storage solutions. Guys, Matt Norman with MarineMax Clearwater. This is the 280 Boston Whaler Vantage. Owe it to yourself to see it in person. Look forward to seeing you on the water.